Dear Journal, I know the DIYs don't want to hear me talking about AI, but it's being used to restore Beanie Siegel's voice, a legend. They probably don't care about that. They probably ain't gonna see this video. Whatever. I still gotta do these stories, and AI still finna get this work. Signed, Curtis King.
Curtis K.I.Wire.
What's going on with you DIYers? Welcome to another episode of Curtis King Reacts. I am Curtis King. Now, some of you may remember from a year ago, we did a story, really interesting one about Beanie Sigel talking about how he wanted to use AI to help restore his voice. Now, for context, I want to play this video of the story that we did so you understand what exactly happened to his voice and probably some of the reason we haven't been able to get new music from him up until now. Peep this. Beanie Sigel says he plans on using AI to restore his voice on an upcoming project. Beanie Sigel's voice changed drastically after he was unfortunately shot, and it changed the entire texture of his voice. And for those that are fans of Beanie Sigel, so much of the appeal of Beanie Sigel is his voice.
New project coming soon.
Okay.
I think I found my best friend. I think I found a good friend with this AI thing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Some of you ain't gonna like that. Some of them not gonna like that, Curtis. Oh no.
Somebody gonna have to tell
Oh no. Not they got Beanie? Oh no.
A lot of people frown on AI, but I think that's going to work out for me. Yeah, I had a colorful life, so I've been through things that hindered my.
So you finna say the AI got you sounding like beans back then? That's what you saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Real soon too.
Okay. That's crazy.
Yeah.
The AI finna be a game changer, a life changer, right?
Yeah, it's definitely for me. Like a lot of people that I've seen, they be frowning upon it. Like, I'm like, oh, so how can I use that? So I was talking to somebody and they told me how you program the AI, you run the vocals through there. So y'all want that old, what they say, the old beans? Because the pen's still there. It's just the voice. So if y'all want that, then I'm gonna shoot y'all something, man. So I'm gonna use AI on myself.
Interesting. Y'all don't want to hear about that. Y'all don't want to hear about. I know you want to hear about that. I know how much you hated my Kanye video, my Lupe video, how much you hated my little mini think piece. I know you didn't like none of that. Okay? But there are uses for it that are going to help legends, hip-hop legends like Beanie Sigel. And man, who wouldn't want to get new music, especially if you can make it sound good?
Because the pen's still there. It's just the voice. So if y'all want that, then I'm gonna shoot y'all something, man.
Well. Fast forward over to here. Man, shout out to my folks over at On This Day in Hip Hop. Almost a year to the day that interview clip dropped. Man, oh man. Beanie Sigel says he is back thanks to AI. What do you mean? Well, there's a small clip here that we're gonna play that previews what it looks like. Even the caption says, Beanie Sigel has resurrected his voice using AI. The Philadelphia MC lost one of his lungs after a 2014 pew-pew in New Jersey. Peep this.
No shorts, 5 for 12 can be purchased. Rackhead stay fiend, flip phone stay ringing. iPhone on airplane, the champagnes. I'm getting to it somewhere out of your reach.
Is that Freeway? Oh, Freeway digging it. You're not on the bus yet? Okay, it's cool. We will come back one more time.
No shorts, 5 for 12 can be purchased. Rackhead stay fiend, flip phone stay ringing. iPhone on airplane, the champagnes. I'm getting to it somewhere out of your reach. Feet up.
Hey, that shit kind of sound nice. I ain't gonna hold you, man.
have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
I really want to know, please, in the comments. First of all, leave a like on this video if you're enjoying this content, even if you don't like the actual content itself. But still, how you feeling about this? Is this something that you can see and say, okay, I might make an exception for the man who lost his damn voice? He has an opportunity to have a voice through this. Yes, I understand the machine learning aspect. We did a video about it. We did a video about it. I understand the implications of handing over your likeness over to these machines and these companies that are not very transparent. I get that. But the man get his voice back. And even beyond, the fans that are going to enjoy this, I imagine him hearing himself again like that, like a younger Beanie Sigel. He can basically take whatever era of Beanie he wants and capture that because he has the same pen, a more advanced pen, a more mature pen. I'm pretty sure there's stories from that. I can feel it in the air. I'm pretty sure there's stories that need to be continued on. He's going through a lot in his lifetime. AI just happens to be one way it can help. Somebody said the first time AI is used for a good cause. Oh, man. Somebody said a hit. He lost his voice, not his pen. The genius, the DOC next. I would love to see DOC utilize this because obviously he lost his within a car accident. With that said, you know I got to contrast this, right? Let's do some comedy. Did you see this shit? Okay, first and foremost, we did the story on LeAngelo Ball, a.k.a. G3. I'm going to swerve in that corner. Oh, oh. We did a story about it going viral where the man just signed a $13 million deal with Def Jam. I just hope LeVar Ball overlooked it.
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
Because it's still Def Jam. They don't give a damn that you used to play basketball. They don't give a damn about that. It's still Def Jam. It's still Def Jam. But he got a $13 million contract, and of course, as this song continues to go viral, they did an AI version of the song Tweaker if it was from the 1950s. Yes, it's short, but it's hilarious.
I'm not swerving that corner, whoa. Bitch, hold on tight, cause I tweak in this bitch, start let's it go. I'm not swerving that corner, whoa. Bitch, hold on tight, cause I tweak in this bitch, start let's it go.
I'm so glad they wasn't that ratchet back then. Okay, so in an unrelated story, but kind of related because of AI, there are still concerns. Let's take it serious. I know some of y'all gonna look at that and say, that's what's up, but I still don't trust this AI shit. And let me let you know, I don't trust so many of its founders of some of these companies. I got it out almost the same way for Spotify that I got it out for Suno and Udio, aka the music generated websites. I want to tear them a new one. And this shit don't help. Here's an interview with the founder of Suno. The company that, you got songs sort of like BBL Drizzy, these kind of 1950 songs we just laughed at. People were auto-generating, AI generating songs using their platform. And the machine training that they sourced, the things that they sourced for their machine training was master recordings they had no fucking permission to use. So now here's this doofus, Michael Showman, of Suno, sitting down for a podcast. And he's explaining why he feels the technology that they're pushing is needed, and the issues that some artists and creatives are dealing with that he's going to solve. This is the shit that bothers me the most, though, because it ain't all peachy. Look at this.
We didn't just want to build, let's say, a company that makes the current crop of creators 10% faster or makes it 10% easier to make music. If you want to impact the way 1 billion people experience music, you have to build something for 1 billion people. And so that is first.
1 billion people don't need to be making music, Mikey. 1 billion people don't need to even be listening to music. They ain't got no time because they got a motherfucking job. 1 billion people don't need to have the joy of making music. They don't deserve it because they have not earned it, first of all. But let me listen to them out. The work is the work.
First and foremost, giving everybody the joys of creating music. And this is a huge departure from how it is now. It's not really enjoyable to make music now. People enjoy.
Why'd you say that?
It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of practice. You need to get really good at an instrument or really good at a piece of production software. I think the majority of people don't enjoy the majority of the time they spend making music.
Then quit! Quit!
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
I hate the way that you talk, the way that you walk, the clothes that you wear, the AI that you generate. The hell are we talking about? Excuse me for sounding like the old man yelling at the kids on the lawn, but some of you niggas don't need to be making music. Some of y'all don't need to be making no music. Some of y'all don't need to be making music. I know it sounds really fun and it's really cool to tell your friends, I'm a producer now. No, nigga, you're not a producer. You're a button clicker. You gotta put it together. You feel me? Like, you gotta heard something, you watch a few tutorials on YouTube, and all of a sudden you think you're a producer. You're not. You're not even a beat maker. You're not a rapper. Matter of fact, can you read? I said, can you read? Is that why you don't write? Shout out to Afro Butterfly. Reading comprehension is at an all-time low for a reason. Oh my goodness. So the issue he wants to solve is the difficulty of making music. Tell me you're tone deaf without telling me you're tone deaf. Does he not understand that's the enjoyment of working on music? Is the struggle and that resistance builds muscle, just like in a gym, resistance builds muscle, it builds resiliency, it builds strength. Does he not understand that's the most enjoyable part? Just because you Poindexters, you fucking squares, don't know how to make music, don't want to take the time because you're so caffeinated up. I'm caffeinated up today, but you're so caffeinated up. You got your phones inducing anxiety, and you're like, ugh, I can't make this black music. Oh shit, did I say something?
Somebody's gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
I hate it here, bro. The fuck are you solving?
Do you not think that's like running? It is hard to run. It is painful to run. You don't particularly enjoy it, but you love running. And you get good at it, and you get better at it, and you speak to the runners, and they love running.
Most people drop out of that pursuit.
You could tell this nigga don't run. Don't make no beats. All they do is sit up there at Suno and think of these stupid ass ideas all day long.
Because it was hard. And so I think that the people that you know that run, this is a highly biased selection of the population that fell in love with it.
I'm jumping back and forth.
I don't even want to watch the rest. I don't need context. That's got to be the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Well, shout out to my guy, Brian Z, because you know he going to always go to bat for us as artists, especially independent artists. He says, we've completely lost the plot. The pursuit of a career in the arts is supposed to take time. Dumbass. He didn't put that there. I added that. It's supposed to require endless practice. Anything that comes quickly often goes away just as fast. If you don't enjoy making music, you should question why you're doing it.
Somebody's gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
Man.
Crazy, sturdy, spooky, hilarious.
I don't know. I think I need to put Drake on the rule on there too.
Oh Lord, here go this shit again. Everybody wanna diss me again.
Oh my gosh. This is what y'all talking about? See, this is what I'm saying. Like, this is where it draws a line with me. Especially as somebody that enjoys the process. There's times that I'm sitting here in front of the keyboard and an idea doesn't come to me, but because I'm sitting in my seat, the muse finds its way to me. The most special of moments have happened on days that I did not feel like working on music. The most beautiful feeling in the world is flow state. To take that away or to try to give people a artificial version of flow state is robbing them of the joy that it is to make music. For the majority of people that want to do this, you're creating a product. This is why I'm not afraid of this shit replacing me. I got this. It's so many people that are like us. We got this. They for sure not like us. We got this. The passion we put into this, the ability that we have to cut through the noise, to cut through the complexities of life and talk to a human being like a human being. AI can only copy what has been done before, but somebody's going to do it better than me in 10 years, 20 years, and do it better than them in 40 years. And it's still got to play copy, paste. So even the trajectory that it goes, it cannot explain how the environment's around. Right now, there's the LA fires that are going on right now. If you want to give to that, this is a fundraiser, obviously, for that underneath it. But for those who are affected by the fires, that is going to change the way that they make music. If you were to study the music they made before the fire and then predict where they were going to go, the trajectory will be off because now maybe they value different things. Maybe they value their life. Maybe they had a near-death experience and now that changes them. That's being human. I'm not anti-AI, but I'm anti this dumbass approach to music. Like I get, just like many things, there's pros and there's cons, but I look at this and I'm like, are you stupid? Are you dumb? And this is who Timbaland co-signing. Then brought you on there as an ambassador, brother. Like, this is disappointing. That you are locked up with somebody like this. Like, fuck. DIYers, those are my thoughts. Please let me know what you think. DIYers, if you enjoyed this content, make sure that you hit the like button and maybe even consider subscribing. Come on, man. Don't be greedy. Peace.